Welcome back to Good Morning Football. Seahawks, Carolina Panthers. Russell Wilson doing what Russell Wilson does. Dropping back, and who is he looking for? The big fella, DK Metcalf. Woo-wee. I tell you what, Kyle Brandt, this man is coming along. Forget the speed, forget the shirt off picture.
No, Nate, his hips were a little high in his three-cone drill. Come on.
And there's Russell Wilson punching his wide receiver in the chest. Russell Wilson, who's going to give it to right here? Chris Carson.
Carson's so good.
Who is a beast.
Really fun to watch.
He reminds you of an old school running back with a new school flavor. He had a couple of TDs, over 100 yards. The Seahawks are rolling, and all the playmakers are making plays.
Okay, but surely they wouldn't be able to catapult the Niners in the NFC West. They're playing the lowly Falcons at home, right? Oh, stop. Kyle Shanahan facing his former team. That's Kenyon Barner. Takes it. He's looking. Oh, it's loose. It's loose.
Just check.
Got it. He's going to score now. To the one. Garoppolo then takes the rock. Here we go in a close one. Kittle says, Here we go.
Good yesterday?
Yeah, Kittle dominant again. Garoppolo then finds you-know-who, Juszczyk, Harvard's finest, spikes it, touchdown. Garoppolo would throw for 200 yards and a touchdown, but it all came down to this. 1:11 left in the fourth. Matt Ryan out of the shotgun. Deep pass. Julio breaks a tackle. Julio breaks another tackle. Julio dragging defenders on his back. Falcons driving. Get to the huddle. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Matt Ryan looking, heaves it. Caught by Julio. Here we go. Down to the 10. They were ticking. Now we're right here. All right. 2nd and goal. Matt Ryan, Austin Hooper. Caught it! Game! Wait, what's the call? They call a touchdown.
Give us another look.
Touchdown! However, the refs would review it. They'd say he didn't have full possession. They reversed the call. They say he didn't have it. Incomplete. We'll go for one more play for everything. 5 seconds left. 3rd to go. Kyle's like, ugh. Here we go. It's everything, guys. It's the last play of the game. Matt Ryan, who are you throwing to? Julio. Stop! Stop at the one. Wait, what? Wait, what? They're saying he stopped at the 1, but was he? Let's go to the Microsoft Surface. Julio broke the plane by leaning back. It's a touchdown.
No doubter. Right call.
They would take a knee on the 2-point conversion, and then they would recover a fumble and score it at the end.
Okay, Matt.
Last play. The Falcons leaving it out there. You laugh.
They're 5-9. That's great.
Hey, they have now beaten both the 49ers and the Saints in their buildings. What a weird year for the Falcons.
Yeah.
George Kittle was dominant. You see the numbers. 13 catches, 134. Had about 1 million angry runs.
He ran over a guy.
He was unbelievable.
Down on the ground.
But he wasn't thrilled after the game. Let's hear from Big 85.
I mean, we don't play at our level, like we played last week or like we've played all season. Anybody can get beat on any Sunday, and we definitely have to play better. I don't think we played at any type of intensity that we've been playing all year, and we got to figure out that.
Kittle not happy. The Niners fall from the 1 seed and the NFC West lead all the way down. Look at this. What a fall from grace. They're at the 5 spot with that loss. They can still win the division. They can still earn a bye with the win over the Rams, and Seahawks close out the season. That's what they have left on their docket. So Niners still have a chance to regain the top spot. They have to win out, though. Next week, it's the Rams, the finale in Seattle. Guys, that end of the game was absolutely insane.
It really was. And I think they got it right. I think the Hooper call was questionable. The Julio call was right. Can you imagine being the Niners and you're like, and the Cowboys are going to host a home playoff game? We're going to go on the road? But that's too bad. Maybe make a tackle on Julio. I think there's real problems for the Niners right now, despite how good their record is. I thought it was interesting. There's this take that, they're still better than Seattle. Are they? I was watching the Sunday night game last night, and everyone's take at the desk seemed to be, they're fine. There's no problem. A lot of defensive starters out. Their starting center was out. You can't run for 230 yards all the time. Injuries, really tough division, and now going on the road potentially in the playoffs. This is a problem, and they got a lot of work to do. It's not all fine. They needed to win that game. Yes, that killed them.
I was worried about this game all week. I even said at this table, I put up Dan Quinn's face and was like, this is the upset special, because when you go through that gauntlet and you've got to play the Packers on Sunday night, and then you got to go to Baltimore, then to New Orleans. Yeah. There's a chance you almost want to exhale when you get through it.
At home, relax.
We're at home, here it is. They clinched a playoff spot last night, but don't get it twisted. That's a huge loss. You go from having home field throughout the playoffs to now having to go on the road 3 times before you get to the Super Bowl. Get out of here. That is a huge loss. Yeah. Let's see if they can recover.
Yeah, there's playoff implications, as we know, with every game, every touchdown, and every moment like this. You know, it's funny because you're looking at the NFC West and the back and forth between Seattle and San Francisco. It's like that scene at night at the Roxbury. It's like,
Are you talking to me?
You want home field? I want home field.
Yeah.
And when you look at how difficult it is to play in Seattle in the postseason, this is crucial, as tough as it is. But with all that said, they are 11-3, and I'm not panicking.
Really?
Like, let's think about them.
What
at
is
their
love,
best
Nate?
this season.
What is not panicking?
Not panicking is that they're 11-3 and they're still one of the best teams in football.
Okay.
It took Julio Jones
but
to remind us that he was the best
And they
receiver
might
in the
win the
world.
division. They might.
But instead of having a home field bye right now,
I get
and
that.
all that, they've got to go on the road 3 times.
I get that.
Not necessarily, though.
No, not yet.
Yeah, not yet, but I still feel like the way they play ball. This was a game that slipped, and it's a very motivated Atlanta team that's playing for their lives and careers and coaches playing for their own hot seat. I would say that defense travels. They still have a strong run game, and they have George Kittle, who played as good as Julio without the touchdown.
Thank God the Falcons don't have to play any other great team that's in contention the rest of the way. They've got the Jags and the Buccaneers because they are crushing teams and playing up to their competition. It was really nice to see Julio Jones at the end of the game in a goal line situation actually have one go his way, because I feel like we have, how many times has he been on the bad side of a situation back out there? So it was nice to see that. I'll say to you, Nate, no margin for error in the NFC. Absolutely none. If the Saints win tonight, 4 teams at 11-3 fighting for the 1 seed. 4. This is pretty much the best season of all time.
That means the playoffs are going to be incredible.
Hey,
Talk about it. 100.
Week
Insane.
17, Niners at Seattle.
Talk about what you talking about.
Talk about it.
For all the marbles.
Okay.
Squawk about it.
Here for that, we have a Saturday triple header this weekend. Of course, Saturday, Texans at Buccaneers, Bills at Patriots, followed by the Rams at those San Francisco 49ers. It'll all start here at 1 p.m. Eastern on NFL Network as we flip it over to Will for an update on the news. Hey, Will.
Hey, what's going on there, Kay? And guys, happy Monday to all of you. You had mentioned the Cowboys earlier. Of course, they won their first game this season against a team currently above 500. Now, if they keep things going and beat the Eagles, they will clinch the AFC East. Is that simple for Dallas, right? Well, it hasn't been so simple for linebacker Sean Lee. Injuries keeping him from practicing all week. They didn't keep him, though, from getting his first interception since 2017. He also got his first sack since 2015 in the victory over the Rams. NFL Network's Jane Slater spoke with a veteran about his performance on Sunday.
I've just been so blessed to be around this group, and they've stuck with me through a lot of tough times, through a lot of injuries, through games that I missed that I wish I played. And I just wanted to come back this year and help any way I could and try to help us win football games. And that's what I was able to do today. But I know, we have more ahead of us. We have more wins we have bigger things we want to do. So it's a great win, but we want to move on to the next and keep going.
Big game against the Eagles coming up for them. Meanwhile, the Seahawks clinching a playoff spot with their win over the Panthers. Linebacker KJ Wright helping out as he picked off Kyle Allen on consecutive drives. It's the first time he's had 2 picks in a game in his career. Well, it surprised many. Wright actually saw it coming.
No, it was just my day. It's crazy. You know what's really crazy? I had a dream that I had 2 picks. Y'all may not believe me, but I really had a dream that I had 2 picks.
That dream like 5 years ago? Or
No, I had this dream last night, and I took a picture with 2 balls. I'm telling you, I really dreamed that.
Well, it's the first time Wright and Bobby Wagner each had an interception in the same game in their careers. Wright with the premonition that actually came true. Nate, as you know, dream it into existence. I know you've got a bunch of vision boards, but just dreaming about it, that's all you need.
You're right about that. I was told from HR we don't talk about other people's dreams. But we love it, though, because
Handshake plus.
he dreamed it and it happened. Let's get to some more highlights. We'll check back in with you a little bit later, Will Silva. All right, how about the Vikings and Chargers game? There's Kirk Cousins, right? You want to question Kirk Cousins, Strigger? He's 6-0 at home, 3-4 on the road. But you know what? He said, we're going to go ahead and win this. And how about this? Lower the boom. Mike Boone gets in. There's a lot to talk about with this game, though, in particular, what's going on with Cook, because Cooks was injured in this game. But the Vikings, they win this one 39-2.
Now we know where Nate was on Friday. It was an HR. Aaron Rodgers. That's AR. Here he is. At home at Lambeau. 200 times they played the Bears. 4th and 4, they go for it in the first quarter. Devontae Adams carries in Buster Screen touchdown. So they get up, the Bears battle all the way back, and they have a chance to make a play at the end of the game. 3 seconds, 1 second left. All right, it's basically a Hail Mary. No, Tariq Cohen.
Okay.
Over the middle, they're setting it up. He's got blockers. He goes to Mitch.
Okay,
He
all right.
drops it, picks it up. Now, no one wants to take him down. Mitch is going to toss it to rookie free agent tight end Jesper Horsted. Oh, and he's got Allen Robinson. Oh! He tries to toss it to Robinson at the end, and it's too late. They set up the perfect rugby line, and they couldn't get it done, and that's how it ends. That's really how the season ends.
Yeah, not quite the joink, but still hurt my heart. Sort of the same.
Kind of the same way, Kate. 21-13 Packers. The Bears lose.
Feel
The
for
Packers
Jasper.
I do too.
He played well yesterday.
He did. Got to make that play.
Packers sitting in that 2 seed in the NFC, maintaining a 1-game lead over those Vikings in the division. The Bears, they are officially wrapped. What rhymes with Trubisky?
Risky.
Drink whiskey.
Drink whiskey.
All of those things.
Feeling frisky.
Listen, the playoffs have come early. Every game matters. There's no margin for error, and it's all happening. A triple header Saturday live on NFL Network. First, it's the Texans facing the Bucs down in Tampa. Bills taking on the Patriots. Schrags on the sidelines for that one. It all wraps up with the Rams battling the Niners. 3 times the action, 3 times the touchdowns. Also, it's your fantasy playoffs. You will be on your couch watching us on NFL Network. And get up early at 9 a.m. Eastern. You can hang out with Colleen and company. Good Morning Football Weekend at 9, followed by NFL Game Day kickoff at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. We're all on board here. You'll see.
Do it.
You guys are really on board.
Good Morning Football. I mean, the pirate jokes, I already can't with you.
Should Jameis walk the plank, or the Buccaneers give him all the doubloons?
Slugfest for the AFC South. It comes down to the wire. And did we just witness Eli's last game at MetLife?
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. That's how it should end.
117 and 117?
Bye-bye.
Fitting.
Golden State.